Welcome to the garden. We were supposed to get up to a foot of snow and 25-mile-per-hour winds, but you can see we definitely didn't get that. Just a dusting, really. But it is below freezing, but inside the greenhouse we stayed above freezing. You can see the condensation hasn't frozen. Let's take a look here. So we're sitting at about freezing, but because it's so stable in here, and because of the humidity, we're actually above freezing. So that's really cool. It is very cold though. But our little microgreens are looking good. Broccoli and radish. Very cold hardy. We've got our peas starting to even grow some tendrils. They look really tasty. I might just eat these as greens because it's a little too early to plant them out in the garden. But I do have another set planted out, and I have them in these 2 liters. I'm going to cut off the ends a little bit, cut off this part so that they can just slide right out into the soil. It's a really convenient way to plant. We do even have a little bit of ice. That actually looks really cool. But that's just the surface. It's very, very thin. My greenhouse froze a little bit. That's on the inside. So I know it got really, really cold last night. But now we got some sun. So today's a little different than yesterday. The snow's already gone. So that didn't stick around very long. And all our condensation has frozen. So let's go check on our vegetables. So I brought in everything that's not cold hardy, but we still have peas and broccoli. Yeah, I can see a little bit of cold damage on these. The curling of the leaves, that little frozen surface. But I'm guessing that these are going to come back just fine. All these greens can stand to be frozen, and they'll bounce right back. Now today's going to be really nice and sunny. Oh, we even have some dill. That's nice. So it's going to heat up here really quick. Right now we're sitting just above freezing, but with this beautiful sunlight, it's going to get hot fast. My guess is it's going to get up to 70 or 80 degrees in here. So I think they're going to be okay. All my little wildflowers, they should be adapted to this kind of weather. Because we got like 60-degree days last week. So my outside plants could have sprouted also, and they would have been frozen solid. So even under a little protection, we've got some frost. They look like they've been frozen overnight, but some of them are already bouncing back, like these parsley. That one looks really good. So I'm not too worried about them. But I am glad I brought in my tomato and my pepper seeds and all that sensitive stuff, because it did get colder last night than the night before. You can see we've got a good amount of ice here, maybe a centimeter of ice. But I'm hoping that'll thaw today, and these buckets will heat up and charge up in the sun. Yeah, it definitely got cold last night. But a little bit of wind protection really makes a huge difference. If these were outside, they probably would have been dead. But I'm guessing they'll bounce back really quick. Looks like it's raining, and it actually is dripping quite a bit from inside. We're getting a whole bunch of heat in from the sun, and we're already up to about 60. So we're really getting warm quick. Now my microgreens aren't looking so hot. A lot of them are drooping. They're still alive, but they did take some frost damage. But my radishes and parsley are faring okay. They're getting a little bit of water from the roof. But it's really warming up in here quite nice. Got a bit of ice, but it's already starting to melt. I can see it's degrading a little bit. Hopefully that water will actually warm up, and then we can have a little bit of temperature control. But it's so weird, it's like it's raining in here. And this is just a tiny little greenhouse. Can you imagine a giant one? You could just collect this water and have like clean drinking water. It's really cool. So this has been such a fun experiment. I'm just going to keep it sealed. But even though it's really sunny, it's actually very cold out. So I do want to keep these gaps sealed up. But this is such an awesome little microclimate. It's like tropical in there. It's absolutely beautiful. All that condensation is on the inside. It's so cool. So thanks for watching this quick update. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and we'll see you next time.